Look who's here with me. Hi, welcome back to Sarah Lynn Studios. This is vlog number 36, I think, and it is currently September 28th when I'm filming the intro. Everything else has been filmed before this, meaning over the previous couple weeks. And okay, this past week has been really productive and a lot of fun. Some really exciting things happened. Probably the most exciting, it was a combination of two things. So a friend of mine who is also a YouTuber came to stay with me for 2 nights, and we went to go see another YouTube artist, and he got married. So who are these 2 YouTubers, you may ask? Ashleigh, Monet, and Chuck Lee. Over the past year and a half since the Create This Book 3 collab, we have gotten to know each other a little bit better. We've become pretty good friends. And I mean, like, trusting enough to let Ashleigh stay in my house with me. So that says a lot. And she was amazing. I had so much fun. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of footage of us doing things together because a lot of times when YouTubers get together, they kind of just don't really want to work and film and everything like that, but we tried to document a little bit for you, and she'll probably put something on her channel as well because I did see her vlogging a little bit on her phone. As for Chuck's wedding, we did get some pictures with him, maybe just one, but yeah, I didn't get any footage of Chuck. But Chuck, thank you so much. Again, I've told you this multiple times already, but thank you so much for inviting me to your wedding. We had never met in person, so to have me at your special day for you and Katie was really, really cool, and I am super appreciative to have been invited. And I did get to also meet Peter, who is 1000, and he was really cool as well. We actually live, well, Ashleigh does not live close to us. She flew from Colorado. But Chuck and Peter, and there's probably a few other people who have done collabs around here as well who actually live in the area. We all live pretty close to each other. So hopefully I get to, hang out with them and like get to know them a little bit better in a more like small setting as opposed to a giant wedding. It was beautiful. The wedding was absolutely beautiful. I loved absolutely everything. The music. Chuck and I actually have a lot of similar music taste. Definitely Anderson .Paak. Love them. The decor, as you can see here, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Katie's dress was stunning. So what I'm about to push over won't be in this vlog. But here's a sneak peek at what I filmed. It's not actually a secret. So I filmed the Woobles Halloween Advent Calendar for SoCraftastic. So I'm trying to get more videos up on SoCraftastic more consistently again. If you happen to miss the 100 bracelets one, I will put that here in the iCard up in the corner and in the description box below, put a link to it so you can go check it out if you're interested. And I'm just planning on doing a ton of other videos over on SoCraftastic when I'm able to. Even though I went to a wedding and there's some footage from me going to a park with my mom, you don't actually get to see the behind the scenes of how difficult it was for me to get to these places and actually just like participate. I didn't make it to the full wedding, full disclosure, but I did show up and I tried. So I ate some cake. Like, I tried really hard. I got all dressed up and I didn't last the longest. I don't know if I was there for maybe 2 hours, but you know what? It's a big step for me. And then like when my mom and I went to the park, I really only was able to walk around for like 15 minutes before needing to go rest in the car. So I have a long health journey ahead of me, but I'm trying. I got so much done today, in my mind anyway. I did a fun photo shoot just randomly outside. I'll probably put that footage in a different vlog though, because I have this one filled enough. So I did a fun photo shoot just to kind of get some fresh air and I don't know, kind of cope with the fact that no one is here with me today because my mom was busy. She went for a bike ride with my stepdad, and then Ashleigh is no longer staying with me because she's back home with her family. I love having someone here every day. That's why I talk so much. I'm actually more extroverted, which is not a good thing when you live alone. So I just really thrive more in a loving relationship and not living by myself. But hey, I'm managing. Without further ado, let's get on into the vlog footage, which is going to be some packaging of orders, some new maybe shipments I think came in for different things, and then a little bit of Ashleigh. Let's go. Here you can see I am starting to get some orders packaged, including a custom pressed tote bag, which I still have to press, and a ton of these the car diffuser bundles. So many people got the bundles, and I am really excited that the launch is going well so far. I thought for packaging purposes, to make things look a little bit cuter inside the boxes, I would use at least one organza bag. But obviously all the bottles are glass, so I can't just throw them all in the bag and let them like clink around. So if I do use too much packaging, in your opinion, for those of you who are getting these first orders, you know, you can let me know. And anyone who's watching this, if you see like what I'm doing and you're like, oh my gosh, that's too much plastic or too much packaging, I just don't want them to break, so I might be overdoing it, but if you have other solutions, let me know. I'm planning to put each bottle in an individual sleeve like this, and then using some bubble wrap as well. So I just don't know if that's overdoing it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So in the garage, I had this old thing with a ton of bottles and containers from old candy. This one's extremely old. I don't even know when this is from, but I had these organza bags, and a lot of people sent these to me back when I would do the P.O. box unboxings and reviews and stuff. So I'm going to use some of these until the ones that I ordered come in. I do not subscribe to Amazon Prime, so I don't get one-day shipping. That is why I have to wait a few days, but I'm not, you know, mad about that. This one's really cool for Halloween. Well, I mean, it could be for anything, but it's very glittery and the pattern's really cool. It reminds me of a spider web. This one's super pretty, has roses on it. And then this one has butterflies. I ordered some with leaves, and I ordered some Christmassy like snowflake ones. So those are the ones you guys will be getting if you order anytime after watching this video for sure. Here is the bag I have chosen to include in Beth's order, because Beth ordered 6 of the diffusers, 2 of each 3-pack. So Beth got 3 bundles, so Beth got 2 bundles of 3. But like I said, I don't really know the best way, the most efficient, the cutest. The most important is that they get there safely, but I don't know how cute it's gonna look with just this one organza bag. So sorry to my first orders of this product. You guys are gonna be my guinea pigs. But yeah, I'm going to slide each bottle into this individual sleeve first, and then I'm gonna get some bubble wrap like I said. I got this in the sleeve, and I just kind of wanted to show you though why I'm being overly cautious potentially, is because if these clink together in shipping, they're very glass. So I need to find a way to extra protect them / make sure they're not gonna roll and shake and crash around. Here's an example of them both being in an individual sleeve. The chances of them clinking are a lot less in these, but you hear that? It's not impossible. Also, I think only 2 are going to fit in each organza. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for my nails, by the way. I'm trying to just get the nail polish off and then redo them. But it looks like only 2 of the diffuser bottles are going to fit comfortably in this size of organza bag, especially if I'm going to bubble wrap them. In that case, I would need, for an order of 6, to have 3 of these organza bags, and unfortunately, I don't even know if I have 3 big ones. So Beth, you might be getting one organza bag, and then I'll show you obviously what the box is gonna look like before I ship it, but I might put this in the middle of the box. Wait, can we get a box open here? Hold on. So let's get a box to demonstrate with. So here's a box. If you're curious what I'm listening to, even though you didn't ask, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Ozzy Osbourne, and yes, I actually did listen to Ozzy semi-regularly way before he passed away. I can show you, oops. Like, I'm not saying you don't believe me, but I was definitely like brought back to his music. But let's see, I think in 2022, I was listening to Crazy Train a lot. Let me see if it's in here. Da, 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 da. Where is it? Like, I guess it wouldn't be in the top 20, but I swear, because I remember Crazy Train number 55 out of my top 100 songs. Oh, and we had a lot of smooth jazz in there as well. Okay, I've opened up the box. I'm going to nicely place this in here once I, am actually doing the packaging. But I just wanted to do a little example that I think I'm gonna put these two in the middle and then try to fit their buddies next to them like this, but not in an organza bag, but I'll probably have bubble wrap around them. Yeah, it looks like there should be enough room for 6 in this box to fit comfortably. And they'll definitely look a lot better than this, but we might just be having one organza bag in here, like I said. Sorry if it looks, not the best. I'm still trying to figure this out, and also I don't have my order from Amazon in. That is my, well, it's like I didn't even plan on using organza bags. It was just kind of a last minute thing where I'm like, those would look cute. So I'm just using what I have on hand right now. I'm thinking this configuration, and the reason why is because here we have 2 lids, so that's wood and wood. Then we have one lid, which would be, facing the glass here. This lid is facing the glass, so there's no glass on glass anywhere, except for here, which would kind of be stopped by the string. But I can also do every other one in bubble wrap. So like wrap bubble wrap around this one, around this bottom one, and then I guess around this one. Yeah, so like a triangle of bubble wrap. So every other one would be bubble wrapped, and then fill this space with some sort of crinkle paper or just a random piece of tissue paper or something, so everything's snug as a bug in a rug in here. And then I don't know if I'm gonna put another piece of tissue on top, because a lot of people cut the tissue so it's long enough to fold over. I did not do that because my pieces are already this size, so we're not doing that. But the thank you card will go on top of everything like this, and then I would just have to do the close and shake test to make sure nothing is, rattling around. I'm cutting some strips of bubble tape, and the cool bubble wrap, and I'm gonna tape it. The cool thing about the bubble wrap is I've actually recycled all of the pieces that I have. There's a ton in the garage, and I have saved this for years anytime I get bubble wrap in a package. So I've not actually ever bought any bubble wrap that I remember. And even when Rainbow Loom, because I do work for them, even when they send me bubble wrap in a package, I save it. So you are getting recycled bubble wrap. So that's one environmentally friendly-ish thing, even though it's technically not. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut this in half. This part might actually be, so I'll use the rest. This is what I'm a little bit concerned about. Remember how I was only gonna wrap 3 of them? I've already wrapped this bottom one and this one, and then this one's going to be wrapped, of course, as well. But I'm kind of worried that if anything like bangs this part of the box, it's a little bit thinner, and it could, am I just not scientific enough to know? Or do I lack common sense? I don't know. Like, I just am so cautious that I don't want anything to potentially break at all, because every time, the reason that I'm even concerned about this is because when I was mailed these glass bottles, they made sure to wrap bubble wrap around every single thing that was in contact with the box. So it's like, should I have exposed glass against the box? I don't know. So I might just kind of like cut a little bit of cut a little bit of this and like stick it along this here. And maybe this side and this side. I don't know. Here's what I came up with. Honestly, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing to look at, but I mean, at least it's going to be cute upon opening because it's going to have this card. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, hoping that nothing breaks, and that is the overall main goal, to get it to you safely. Today I finished the instructions that I'm going to print and include in the package if you order. So I have 9 on a sheet. I'm trying to zoom in so you can see what the instructions say. So from an outside perspective, do these look thorough enough? I will show you after I print them as well so you can read, but I do also have all the instructions and even more on the product listing on my website. So everything you need to know should be there. This package from Target came a few days ago, or maybe a couple. I've lost track, but it has new printer ink because I have not used my printer in a few years. I've used the scanner but not printed anything. But yeah, I can't open this. Hold on. So let's get inside. There it is. Whoa, what in the world? It's dusty. I think because my printer is so old. This has probably been sitting around for such a long time because my printer is basically a decade old at this point. And it's a very old model, but they still do sell ink for it. See, it's the number 273 for Epson. I have an XP 620. And yeah, there's dust all over this box. That's no big deal, I just hope it works. Here is my fossil printer, so I'm gonna turn it on. I am well aware, but we are not putting any color in. Thank you. Replace now. There we go. Open this guy up, and then I'm gonna take out the black. Of course. And I'm going to replace it with the new one that I got. Here it is, all fresh and vacuum sealed. So I do need some scissors for this, I think. I definitely haven't replaced ink in a very long time, but I do remember every time I would take the new cover off. And it's nice and juicy. And I would put it on the old one, and then I think you take this to somewhere that has like a ink recycling service. I'm like, what are words? Some places recycle ink cartridges, so I'll find a place that does that. And then we're gonna put this, of course, over here. And should just... I don't know what's going on with the lighting of this camera, but I still have not figured it out, apparently. Okay, so that should be good. Put this back down, and okay. Well, place cap on ink. Oh, it even tells you what to do. Well, guess what? I was a step ahead of you. Why is it screaming at me? I'm not replacing other ones. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anything else to put in you. You're not getting them. 273, 273 XL. Yeah, you're not... What is the XL? You're not getting any of these. I already replaced the black. Here is my collection of cardstock paper and some scrapbook paper as well. I just pulled out this color. This is the perfect fall color. You want to see? Yeah. Are you afraid of a piece of paper? You were a little hesitant. You were a little hesitant? Okay, ready? Okay, now we're gonna put this in here. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Come on. I wonder if I'll have to do a test print first. I don't know. I do have a lot of these, so I guess I'm not too concerned. Ooh, we could do a test print on this white one that I just completely crumbled. That might work. Okay. You have got to be kidding me. This is a damn scam. Seriously? It's out of ink. It won't work without the color ink cartridges. Unbelievable. I don't want to print in color. I just want the black. All right, goodbye for now. Stupid printer. I shouldn't be mean to the printer because I'm actually gonna need this later. But I'm gonna see, I guess, if Walmart has ink that I need because that's closer than Target. I would have just ordered both had I known, but I thought, you know, it would, oh, just forget it. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I just cut 7 of the text boxes and just narrowed it down to 2 here. Narrowed it down, I mean, I condensed it to 2. I only left these 2. I'm cropping the canvas and I'm going to see if my thermal label printer, the Munbin, will print these. Now it's gonna be on a label sticker, however, I can just stick that onto cardstock. It's gonna not look great, so I'm warning you, if you're one of my first customers for this, it's not gonna look the best. However, you know, it's just, I'm just so frustrated. So here's the moment of truth. We go to print, and then, ooh, the Munbin looks like it's red. Why is it red? What the heck? I don't understand. Scale to fit, print entire image, fill entire paper. I don't know. Okay, wait, like that. But why is it saying it's red? I'm so confused. I hate printers. Did I mention that? Wait. Did it work? Oh no! Why is it so big? Hold on. Honestly, this is not worth the hassle because I've just wasted 6 of these. I did get them to finally print the whole thing, but it's so tiny. This one's the best one, but... And then it did it. I just can't. Like, and it's gonna look so stupid. Why? I don't know if you can see this. There's a big delivery outside the door, and it's something really exciting. Ooh. I can't wait. Got her in, and I'm about to cut. This side? No. Almost in. 3, 2, 1. There's a lot. There's a lot of this paper. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's the most paper I've seen in a package. Look at all this. Ta-da! No! It leaked! Oh no. I mean, I still have a lot, but it definitely leaked. Maybe this didn't leak. Maybe one of the... Shoot, something leaked. Oh! No, I think one of the fragrances leaked. I'll have to tell them. So this is a giant bottle. It's 7 pounds of the Reed diffuser base. And if you haven't guessed by now, these are my holiday scents that I ordered from the Flaming Candle. Not sponsored, I bought all this stuff. Now something has spilled and it smells like pine, so I'm guessing it's the pine one. So my mom's over and we're gonna set these up on the island. But it looks like if there's a leak, it's a really small leak because every bottle looks pretty much full. Here's everything I got, but I'm gonna have to double check my email because I should have one more of the 16 ounce ones. And it's a like Mocha Moon or something. Mocha Moonbeam. It was a really cool scent. So I have sugared pralines, sparkling berry spritz, roasted pine cone, Fraser Fir, which I think this is the one that leaked even though the peppermint looks like it's like super leaky, it smells like pine. So then of course peppermint. Then I have a sample of the cappuccino espresso, this little bottle here that will not focus. And of course the 7 pounds of Reed diffuser base. Okay, so here is the problem. They did know that they missed one because it is temporarily out of stock. When I ordered it, it didn't say out of stock, but there must have been a little bit of an inventory issue that didn't register. So they fixed it. They're gonna refund me. Oh man, I wanted to smell that, but I am really happy with the ones that came. So that's okay. And I do have plenty to work with, but I do want to get that one at one point. I wish that they would just, you know, send it later, but I understand the decision to just refund because they probably don't know when it's going to come in. Here's Katie's. I have the bookmark at the very bottom, the notepad, and then the little package with love sticker. I'm going to put these on top. Definitely not a fall colored bag, but it's still very pretty. It's just one that I had in storage. And then this crinkle paper is also, I mean, it's kind of fall colored, but it's like a weird olive green. But hey, that's what it's gonna look like. Thank you, Katie, for ordering, and sorry it doesn't look the most pretty, but hopefully it gets to you safely. And also, if I did not say thank you, Beth, thank you so much. The ink that I have is such an old printer that I can't get any right now that is in stock today, so I have to order it. And I could get 1-day shipping from Walmart, but still I want to send these orders out today. So here are the 2 sheets that I have from FedEx, and that means there are 18 instruction cards. Look what accidentally happened though. The worker was helping my mom get this printed, and I don't know why. I gave a PNG image and it was transparent, obviously, but somehow it printed all black. So that is really strange. The other one does not have a black bag, but yeah. And I am using my paper cutter for this. I just have to make sure I hold this down really tight so nothing moves. And there we go, perfect. But I do want to make this side a little bit thinner and the bottom as well, so it's a little bit more even all around. Here are the very first 2 cards. One has a black back and one does not, just for the heck of it. So Beth, you're getting the one that has the really shiny black back. And I'm gonna give this one to Katie. I think maybe I will throw the black printed back randomly throughout orders over the next like few months. And then if anyone gets one, they can be like, oh my gosh, I got the random rare black back, because normally they're supposed to be like this. And for Jess, I am going to put your card, just a normal card, into the organza bag instead of just putting it into the box. And then that's gonna go in here. And I have to figure out how to fill this. I don't really have a ton of crinkle paper. So wait a minute, I do think I have some still in the Copic box, but I think that's black, so that might look Halloween-y. Oh yeah, that is pitch black, but I mean, we'll see. I went with the green crinkle paper, and I have my little package with love heart sticker. Jess, thank you so much, even though I already told you on Instagram, because you saw that I was packing orders in my story, or on my story, and you messaged me saying, oh my gosh, that's my order. Yes, it was. So I hope that you really like it. Alexandra, you get the final large organza bag I have. It's this really pretty pastel pink, and I'm gonna put the diffuser instruction card inside. And then you're gonna get this box. I was going to do, for anyone who ordered the 3-pack of the diffusers, I was gonna do this smaller box. Fits nicely in here. But the issue is my cards, my thank yous, are actually too big. So I didn't wanna fold them in half. And then also the labels that I print out, I probably would have had to kind of fold it over from the top to the middle here, and I don't know. I think it would have been fine, but still, I would rather not bend thank you in half. So That's why we're using this size. And that's why hopefully I have enough crinkle paper in this color left so I don't have to give you a bunch of different colors. All right, that is a big absolutely not. So I guess I'm gonna do the black crinkle paper. It's gonna look kind of like Halloween, but that's kind of cool, right? All right, this doesn't look bad. So thank you card on top, and then we gotta close her up. And that's it. Thank you, Alexandra. So I did the first press for a one day at a time tote bag, black with the turquoise heart. Look who's here with me.
Wedding night.
Yeah. Hello. I don't know what to do. It's so loud. I'm just like, say what? Isn't that cute? That's so Phoenix, do you want to be in the vlog?
You want me to turn that light on brighter?
Phoenix, you watch the birds.
Light or no?
No?
I might have got a little bit of a video.
Phoenix! We're gonna capture this.
Yeah. Oh, he's so handsome.
You finally have a new friend?
Yeah.
Phoenix, come here. New friend.
Oh.
Get up there. Get up there.
It's time to go.
Bye. It was so good to meet you.
Thank you so
finally.
much for hosting me.
You're
Seriously.
welcome. I'm glad you came. So, we didn't vlog pretty much at all this entire time, but
Fail.
It's been
Fail.
like, what, like 2.5 days, kind of?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
When we're not so distracted with
I
the wedding.
know. Yeah, and the cats being like the worst.
You know what though? I made a breakthrough and I got to pet Phoenix. Muse still
Yeah.
won't come near me, but well, she'll come near me. But if I put a hand out, she'll run. So
They fool you in the videos with how much attention they want, and then they're just like hiding.
yeah, they were not having it this time, but I got one.
did.
Success.
Two packages came to my mailbox. They actually didn't get delivered to the door this time, so I had this key to like open the community mailbox, and I was only expecting one thing, but this brand that I'm going to be working with on this channel, I've worked with them once before. Here's like a little sneak peek of what's inside. There's only one thing in here, but I thought they already sent me everything because I've already gotten 2 packages from them. So we'll walk over here, and this box that is sitting down by the shoe trunk, this is from them as well, and it got delivered in 2 separate packages. One box, another like cardboard or paper another paper type mailer. And yeah, I mean, I didn't know that there would be so many sections to it, but I'm happy. So it will be exciting to finally reveal this. I have to post the video for the brand on October 15th. Here's the stuff I ordered, and yes, on top we have ovulation strips. These are just to see what my hormone levels are. I like to know patterns during my cycles. So I'm not using these for the reason that people usually do. So yeah, no big news or anything like that. But I also got some vitamin A drops or spray, and this is because I just am deficient in a lot of things. So hopefully, you know, I just need more help. I can't just get everything through my food, and you know, that's how it's going to be for a while, and I have to accept that. I bought a ton of organza bags, and these are ones that have leaves on them. So pretty. So I thought these would be beautiful and perfect, and just like very useful for car diffuser orders. And then for the Christmas scents and winter holiday, I have 2 sets of these snowflakes. There's multiple color combinations. So there's silver on silver, gold on silver, and then there's also silver on red and gold on red. And yes, I did get 2 packs of these. And I believe there's 100 in each. It does not seem like they could be vacuum sealed this flat, but they claim that they are 100 in each. And then this thing, what else did I get? Are there more organza bags? Yeah, I did get another set. So let's see which ones these are. These ones are a little bit more neutral. So, they're still shiny and sparkly and loud. However, the pattern is swirly, meaning I can use it for any holiday or non-holiday order. I took all of them out of the plastic and I really love how shimmery and glittery they look. They hopefully are good quality. I think that all of them had really good reviews from what I remember, and you can really see how the silver and gold snowflakes are so different. They're beautiful, and then of course the gold on red and the silver on red, and then we have the swirls, lots and lots of swirls. See if we can get this top one so I can show you. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. And let's pick up one of the leaves as well. This one's kind of bent, but that's okay. It's just a little bit harder to show. So there's the leaves. All of them are just so pretty. And I can't wait to use these. So whoever is ordering soon, you'll get one of these at the very least. And it might be a leaf, it might be a snowflake, depending, like I said, on if you are leaning toward the Christmas scents or the autumn scents. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. Remember to live your life one day at a time. That's one of the biggest things that got me through this year, and time and processing, amongst some other things, really works wonders for just becoming oneself again. If you have what am I trying to say? Not me trying to be all philosophical when we should be ending the video, but no, if you have gone through dark times or you still are, remember that you will get through. If you look back at some of my older videos from earlier in the year, there's a big change, right? And I'm just so much happier. I feel a lot more like myself again. And aside from some physical things I have to overcome, I am so much more motivated and I'm ready to, get back into YouTube full swing. I am not like hiding from, doing like my self photo shoots with my iPhone. I know it doesn't seem like a huge step, but for the longest time I didn't even want to wear a tank top on camera and all that. It was just, you know what, it took time, but I'm here now and I'm back. I'm not hiding anymore. So I am really happy to be in this headspace again. And it's not 100% every day. There's not like, a foolproof like, oh, I'll never be sad again. Sometimes I get sad. Sometimes I cry randomly, but like, that's okay. I'm so much better than I was. And like mentally I've been just in such a better place for quite a few months now. But yeah, it's the physical that I need to work on. So anyway, this has been a very long-winded outro. The intro was pretty much the same. I hope that you enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon in my next vlog. I have to unbox a new Munbin printer, so that will be pretty exciting. Bye!